I mean, I think it doesn't want to be any higher than this.
I don't.
Because I think
Like
the whole thing is that people should be, we may experiment with making it lower. What I'm sort of thinking is, Graham, if you come forward, are we all playing that this guy is stinking?
Well, there would be you would have a whiff about him. Everywhere he goes, he would have a powerful odour.
Reality dawns, this is it. After all the planning and discussion and reading and so on, it's finally three-dimensional reality. So you actually have to move real live bodies around the stage.
On this production, as well as being librettist, I'm also working as associate director, which means I'm supporting David Pountney in the directing process.
I think it's quite nice to use this milestone. And of course we can always, once they're in, we can also tease this out a bit. Right. Its mouth could open and close. Yeah.
Because it's quite an unusual piece, because it's quite complex, and obviously because I know it inside out, I'm able to offer what insights I can. For anyone who doesn't know, this business of stand to, stand down was something that happened every day, and it would be a moment of tremendous tension because anything could happen. Often it never did. It was just a building up of tension which resulted in nothing at all. But it could have been that there was a barrage of fire, and it was a very dangerous moment.
It's been kind of exciting because this is the first time we've all seen the mechanics of the set and the raising of the platform, and we talked about the sap trench today, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing how that actually pans out and how I'm going to be getting into that and everything.
Chill grips my throat. Christ, how cold it is up to the ankles. Intolerably cold.
It involves understanding what each scene really is, which is never quite the same as when you read it or study it. So enter bars, psh, light goes up, everyone looks around. It involves, of course, the issue of time and space. How does the space work in the time that the music allows? Which is, of course, the fundamental thing that every director has to resolve when dealing with opera. And the discovery of the character of the people in the opera and the characters of the people performing those people, and seeing where those match and where they don't match, and how one reacts to that.
Mind that wire, son!
The scene that we've just rehearsed is after they first arrive in the trenches, they first meet the Marne Sergeant. The Marne Sergeant, when he first appears to them, it seems like he's an apocalyptic figure, like a troll-like troglodyte, terrifying creature, but actually he's just a very kindly, sweet man who's been out in the trenches probably right since the beginning, since 1914, and he helps them find their way into the dugout, find a niche, get some sleep. He appears with these sort of buckets and a shovel because that is his job. He's the sanitary man. They then all fall asleep while Ball takes first watch.
Cloth is coming down.
And in this production, it's a fantastic front cloth with a tunnel-like passageway, and he crawls his way to the end of that. He's joined by his friend Lewis, and together they sing a beautiful duet about how you can hear the sound of the rats scratching, gnawing at the bones of the men. You can hear the people in no man's land, on the other side of no man's land. You can hear the breathing of the other men. You can hear the movements of the rats.
Valleys with whiskered snouts to sap, sap, sap. Under the arching moon, when all is quiet, you can hear them strut, 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 when all is quiet as
I mean, this is a huge project, and a huge project for me in particular. It's a huge part for me, and it's my European debut, so that also is fun.
It's 4 years ago we first began this journey, so it's quite an emotional thing to now suddenly see the set, the costumes, everything suddenly realised.
I'm having a ball. I think it's terrific, and we've got almost to the end of Act 1 in 2 days, so we're rocking and rolling.